Hey guys, first I have to say my English is not very good, so I hope you understand everything and I give my best. Yeah, just enjoy the video. Hey guys, nice that you found a way to my video. In this video I will show how I play my Magica Sorcerer in Maelstrom Arena and how to make very good damage. At first I want to talk about which skills I use. I use Force Pulse as my main ability. It makes pretty much damage, and with the new update it also makes 8% more damage like other abilities that do single target damage when you use a flame Destro staff. In MSA we have to kill nearly every ad with this ability, because when we kill an ad with a destruction stuff ability we get 3.6k magicka back. That's also why we use Elemental Blockade. It's a nice AoE, and when we kill someone with this AoE we get also 3.6k magicka back. Then we play Crystal Fragment. This ability just make insane damage, nothing to say else here. Then we use Inner Light for 7% more magicka and more crit. And we use Bound Aegis for 8% more magicka and a little bit more resistance. As our ultimate we have in slot the Meteor. It gives us 2% more magicka. We just use it in raids. We don't use it in Maelstrom Arena because we use Overload. We have Meteor in slot because it gives us 2% more magicka. That's more than a 2% more spell damage from abilities like Overload. So we just have it in slot and don't use it. In our second bar we play with our shield. I use the one that is 6 seconds active because it's a little bit stronger. If you don't die often you can use the other one, but just in case I use this. Then we play with Power Surge. It gives us 20% more damage, more spell damage over 33 seconds. And the main reason why we play this skill is that it gives us, when we make critical damage, a healing. The healing is very strong. It's about 2k or 4.4k when it crits. So try to keep the skill up every time, because the main reason why we die in Maelstrom Arena is that we don't have the healing from this skill. So try to cast the skill a little bit more often. Then we use Liquid Lightning. It makes just amazing AoE damage. Yeah, that's the reason why I use it. Then use this little skill. I know it's a stamina skill, but when you cast it to an enemy, it gives us 12% more critical damage over, I think, 14.4 seconds. So at the beginning of a round you have to plant it under a portal, and then you get 14% more crit damage. So it's very nice. It also makes damage over time, about 1 to 2k. So it's a very nice skill, and the ad it's focused on the spot where we plant it. Then we use also Bound Armor because it gives us, like I said, more magicka, 8% more resistance. Then we have our third bar and our ultimate. Our ultimate is the Overload. It makes insane damage in Maelstrom Arena. It can make damage between 38 and 57k damage. So it's very nice. It gives us magicka back, so we normally never get out of resources. It's a very cool skill. We play at our third bar the shield. Then we play this skill. It gives us 5.3k more resistance. That's very much. Spell resistance and physical resistance. It makes nice AoE damage, 5 meter radius and about 1.5 to 3k critical hits. And we get a little bit faster, so we can run faster to enemies or to the portal. Then we use Inner Light again for the perfect stats on the third bar, and Bound Aegis also. We need to have nice stats on the bar because on this bar we have to ultimate, and while a boss fight we have to make the most damage possible. So only mage skills. Then our sets. I play with two parts of Elambris. It gives us more magicka and a 10% chance that we make nice storm or flame damage AoE. Very good. You have to run with Elambris because it's the best in slot for magicka sorcerer at this time. Then we're using Burning Spellweave. I tested Burning Spellweave versus Gething Mage versus Julianus. I run about 20 to 25 runs against the skeleton, the damage skeleton, and Burning Spellweave mostly made like 34 to 35k damage. Scathing Mage about 31k damage, and Julianus also 31 to 32k damage. So you see, Burning Spellweave is slightly better, gives us the best results in Maelstrom Arena and also in raids. You can use the set. Then we use Elegance, 4 parts at our front bar and 5 parts at our second bar. Elegance is nice because it gives our overload, so our ultimate, 20% more damage. So then it hits really hard, you have to use it. I use 2 axes. It's not important if you use 2 daggers or swords, it's the same damage. I tested it, it don't make a difference. Okay, now let's go to the champion points. I'm running at the blue tree, 46 here, 39 in here. I tested it very much out against the damage skeleton and before DLC against other enemies, and this one gives you the best results in MSA and also in raids. In raids I would put more here and less in Spell Erosion, because the resistance often are very low with decays and healers. But in Maelstrom, definitely use it like I. There's also a very long test by Ashaya. He's a very well-known mathematician ESO player, and I compare my results with his results, and it's almost perfect. So just use them like I. Then you could put 1 point in Stuff Expert, but it's up to you. I put the point here in Thaumaturg, 15 points. Don't run more, because if you put more points in Spell Erosion, your AoE also gets stronger, so it's more important to put points in Spell Erosion than Thaumaturg. Red is pretty much up to you. I use 10 here and my most points in Elemental Defender and Hardy, because yeah, you don't need a very strong shield when you're dead. So if damage comes and you don't know that now really high damage comes, it's better than with higher resistance on your life than a harder shield. Yeah, 12 and thickened and 1 point here, because much enemies in Maelstrom Arena make heavy attacks, and heavy attacks can run about 12k damage, and with 1 point here it's nice, 1% less damage. 100 here, it's important, and only 30 in Arcanist, because I normally not run out of magicka. It's more important to put more points here and here for more dodge rolls and less block cost, because you normally often die because you get too much damage, and when you have more points here you can block more often and get less damage, so you will live longer. Then I want to show you some tricks and some things that are nice to know in Maelstrom Arena. My potions, I use at the left side spell potions, if I don't have a uptime of 100% with power surge, I don't will lose the 20% more spell damage, so I use these potions. At the top I use normal healing potions or triple potions, and on the right side I use anti-stun potions to don't get stunned during a boss fight. It's very nice to have it, because some bosses are try to stunning you and you don't get stunned with these potions. So I have them left, top and right, so I can switch very fast during the fight. It just takes a half a second and you have other potion, so try to make it like I. Then before I go to the Maelstrom Arena, I go to the text chat and make /reload UI. You get a loading screen, and after the loading screen you definitely have less lags, so you can fight faster and better and you don't die so often. And I also deactivated the text chat and quest overview at the right top of the screen, and I deactivated the music, so I try to get never a laggy game. And before I deactivated music, make /reload UI and other stuff, I had very much lags, and now I never have, so I think it works pretty well. Okay, let's begin with the damage test and rotation. First you have to cast when the round starts Screaming Trap, Bundle Storm and Power Surge. You have to recast it every 30 seconds. Then begin with your main rotation, it's Liquid Lightning, Elemental Blockade. Then very important, medium attack before every skill, that's very important for more DPS. Then Force Pulse, and when it procs, Crystal Fragment for more damage. Yeah, just make it on ads and boss, it makes pretty good damage. And like you can see, it's 34.5k, I think that's okay. So guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very much work, and I hope you can make now better points on the Maelstrom Arena. Yeah, just good luck, and if you have other questions, just ask me in the comments, I will answer them.